we have finally watched the biggest movie of Vijay of this year, Theri. So as you all know, it's directed by Atlee and is starring Vijay, Samantha and Amy Jackson. So as you all know, there was so many hype. The film was aggressively marketed by the team.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of expectation, and we didn't feel disappointed. So we watched the movie. It was good. It had a lot of commercial elements, very entertaining. I think I would say it's an action-packed family entertainer, and a lot of people will love it. As you all know, we did say on our vlog that the movie was very typical and simple. So it is a very typical, simple revenge story. But the way it was executed, narrated, and even the screenplay was very engaging, and that was good. So we didn't feel any boredom. It was actually captivating. And also, kudos to the cinematography. It played a big role because the way it was capturing every scene, even the character expression and emotion, it was very well conveyed on the screen. On top of that, the most important one in the film is Vijay. Vijay played 3 big roles in this film: as a cop, father, and as a lover. As a father, he had a big relationship with his daughter, Naika. They both had a big bonding. It was very good to see that because there are a lot of comedy scene between them. The dialogues were very good, and then we felt like entertained, and it was very funny. So the first half of the film was very funny, entertaining. The songs were very good as well. And Vijay nailed his character as a father. And then there was another transformation scene of Vijay turning into a cop. We don't want to spoil it too much, but that scene was very good. The way he just turned himself into a badass guy, that was good. And there was also 2 flashbacks in the movie. So they were showing the past of Vijay. So Vijay Kumar actually in the movie. And they were showing a lot of stuff about that. So do you want to add a bit more?
I mean, to be honest, the director Atlee, he done a really great job. I mean, you can have a simple story, but if you know how to make it big, you need to see Theri. In the Theri movie, 3 things I'm going to talk about. One is Vijay. So he is running the whole thing. So he is running from the beginning to the end. It was Vijay, and
That's
Vijay.
right, yeah.
There were some other characters like Amy Jackson and Samantha as well. But Vijay was all over.
That's right.
It's all over.
I would say it's the show stealer of the film.
Yeah, Vijay was all over. And second thing, I'm going to talk about the choreography. It is fantastic. It is a fantastic choreography. Every scene in the song or in the dance, choreography is fantastic.
Let me add one more thing on the dance as well and the choreography. The songs were very well captured by the cinematographer George Williams. It was very colorful, very appealing to the eyes. So it was I was like, wow, this is so punchy. Like even the first song, I think it's the intro song of Vijay Kumar as a cop.
Definitely.
So that was like with the sunglasses and stuff. That was very like how do you say, like pumping in the eyes. And I was like, wow, man, there's so much color. And then also, as you said, they did a lot of homework on the sets. Like the sets was grand, and also the action was grand as well. Like there's a lot of action, was very well choreographed. The stunt was amazing, and Vijay was a badass, man. As a cop, he was so good. I think that was my favorite character in the movie as a cop.
Yeah.
As a lover, he was also very good. The relationship he had with Samantha was very good. Like you can feel like it was almost believable. Like they done a very good job on this.
Definitely.
Like it was so believable. Like even when they had the ups and downs, and when they had emotional and sad scene, you almost felt like you could feel connected, and you can almost cry like them. You know, there was so much scene like this. I mean, we know Atlee. When I read the review of Roger, and he is very good of portraying romantic scene. And even there's a song, I think it's N Jeevan, that song, you know, the 2 romance song, the romantic song of the film, and that was very soulful song. And when talking about the song, we need to talk about G.V. Prakash Kumar. He played a big role in this film. He was, I think, the most important technician and composer for the film. Like throughout the film, the music elevated the film to another level. Like it could be the villain team. I was telling you in the movie, the villain team was amazing. Theri team was amazing. There's a lot of good music, and it was very well placed in the film.
Definitely.
Do you want to add anything more?
Well, I couldn't finish the third one because Harry was all the way going down like Vijay from the beginning to the end. So third one is the action. So the action with the sound. So whenever the action start, the sound counts. So every action and the sound, the combination was really really good. And when I was watching the movie, what I see when the action starts or any dialogue starts, and when the sound comes in the meantime, when the looks come in the meantime, when PJ looks everywhere like this, the way he looks to the people, way he looks to the scene, people were shouting like, "Oh wow, oh wow!" I mean, Theri baby.
That's it. I mean, like as you said, you could guys said that it's probably I think in my opinion one of the best performance from Vijay. We've seen Vijay in so many commercial films,
Yeah.
but in this one, Atlee done so much research, and you can see like it's got the best from Vijay.
Yeah.
So the best performance, like it could be the dialogue, the action scene. Like he's getting older, but he's still the mass hero that everyone loves. And there's other than that, Vijay was very very good. And kudos to Atlee to show to people that Vijay can also perform very well in a commercial film, even though he's done so many before. In Theri, as in many other movie, there was some negativities, and the most one that came into my mind was the predictability of the story, as well as that the story was very simplistic, and we've seen it so many times in other movie. A guy that get killed or his family gets killed, and he take revenge onto the villain. Another thing as well is the villain. The villain, I think, in my opinion, was not powerful enough. They should have casted someone else, because the villain in the film, it was I'm gonna spoil a little bit. It was a dad. And when they showed him as a dad, it was a normal guy. Like he started talking, I was like, okay, it's a normal guy. But then afterwards, you find out that he's actually the villain. But you feel a bit disappointed that they should have cast someone more powerful, because Vijay was already a badass as a cop, and they should put someone as badass as him as a villain that could face him. And I felt like a little bit disappointed on that term. But otherwise, Vijay in this movie nailed it. It was very good. And
Definitely.
About those small minors negativity, the movie was good and was very entertaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna add something as well as a negative sense. Like when I was watching the movie, probably at the end sequence, some of the sequence where I saw that is happening very quickly.
They were jumping
quickly, which is explaining lots of things. Like it happens like one after one.
Yeah.
Like there's some sequences happening which is not explaining anything. We understand what's going on, but it should explain a little bit in there that this is what happened, this is after that, this is what happened. So where we saw BJ has been captured by the criminals, but it happened so quickly we don't even know what happened before that. So it doesn't explain us, because we were thinking, hey, what happened? He was outside and he was in the room now. So that's, for me, is a little bit negative thing.
Overall, Atlee did a fantastic job of bringing the best out of Vijay, and we've seen that throughout the whole movie. As we said, Vijay carried the film on his shoulder. Definitely. And it was excellent. Like that's as we said, it was one of his best performances. So the film was an action-packed family entertainment. So go see it without much expectation, because some people might feel a bit disappointed for the reason of being a simple story, but don't, because Atlee is a very good director, very promising director. In terms of technicality, is very good. Cinematography, paying a lot of attention on the action, on the character development, on all this stuff, and it was very good. I mean, the story hopefully will bring something different, but in Theri, Vijay nailed it. And then I think a lot of fans of Vijay will love him. And I mean, I had so much fun in the cinema. A lot of people whistling. There had a lot of comedy. It was so entertaining, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it in the cinema. I was never bored. The screenplay was very good. Like, I really loved the way Atlee captivated the audience attention. Like, I don't know how someone done it, because even though it's a simple story, it's very good as storytelling with his own manner, and I love that. I will let you say the last word, and we finish it off now.
I mean, I'm gonna add the 5 reasons to watch Theri. First reason is Vijay. If you're a big Vijay fan, definitely gonna watch it. Second reason is the music. Fantastic music.
Songs and background score.
Third reason, the dance. Wow. BJ dance good, man. I never know that he can dance so good. Fourth reason, action. Is totally nailed it. I mean, the action is like, with the sound and action is totally different. And the fifth reason I'm going to say, if you want to watch a family movie with everybody, like your kids, your sister. I mean, there's a rating in there.
Yeah,
probably.
there's a rating because this comes.
So I think Theri will be a good choice. So this is the 5 reasons I'm giving you to watch Theri, and you can see whether it matches with you or not.
I'm gonna score the movie a 7.5 out of 10. I think that's a reasonable score to give. The movie did create a lot of expectation, a lot of hype. I mean, like the way they aggressively market the movie is crazy, but we wasn't disappointed. Like the movie did satisfy me and you as well. We enjoyed it. After we watched the movie when we came out, we felt good. We watched a good entertainer in the cinema. So that's all, guys. So that was our review of Theri, probably one of the best Vijay film that came out recently. And now he's making a new movie. There's no title. It's called Vijay 60. A big cast coming there and a big director as well. And see you next time for another review and reaction, guys. So for now, Theri baby.